I was gonna say, yeah. Actually, that's a nice little intro question. To be fair, we were just talking. The first gig that I ever want to go see live was Chance the Rapper. What about you two?
Oh, mine was Green Day.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's nice.
What was the settings? What was the year? Tell us all about it.
2009.
Oh,
I was a little angry 9-year-old watching Green Day. Wanted to stick it to the man, you know. The
My
man.
parents went to, my mum and my brothers went to Green Day at Wembley. The old Wembley.
Oh,
It
with
might
the
have
two
been around
towers.
then, but I don't remember, but they said I was too young to go. But that probably would have been my first sort of fuck. I went to Example when I was like 13. It's funny because loads of people say I look like Example, so you know, I loved it when I was a kid, so that was fun. Actually, no, that wasn't even the first one. Pretty sure my mum took me to like a Jingle Bell Ball or some shit, like you know,
Like Capital
really
thing.
bad, like beyond jealous. But I don't count that.
That would have been sick, to be fair. That was like the dream when you're like an 8-year-old.
I think like Tiny Temper I did as well, which that was fucking sick.
Yeah, of course.
I like Tiny Temper too.
Oh.
But yeah.
Was it Discovery Tiny Temper?
Yeah. The good old days.
Yeah. Labyrinth, come in.
Yeah, it doesn't really compute with what I like right now, but you know, it's a fun story.
Posted interview. Number two or 3 or 4 or 5
Or 1.
It's a posted interview, all right. And today we're here with
KiLLOWEN.
KiLLOWEN.
Kill him. I hardly know him. Another little clap there. Hamish loved that one a lot. He did. I'm gonna be honest. I thought of that like a week ago, and then I was like, proper. Matt, just wait until this happens now. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good one. I've been walking around the house practicing it all week.
Let's cut it now.
So KiLLOWEN, thank you for coming round today and having a little chat with us. How are you? How's your day been?
I'm alright, yeah. Just been pretty mad, to be fair.
Yeah.
Trying to get a load of stuff done, and you know, obviously, second lockdown and all that. So I think everyone's a bit fucked.
Down to
But,
one
you know,
ending.
should be fine.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird one, I guess. Yeah, is lockdown like a big thing for you then as a musician? Would you say like it's probably having an impact?
Well, I mean, by now I think we're like used to it. Obviously, when it first started, it was a bit fucked because it was like me especially. I was just starting to pick up on the gig front, like managing to get like regular ones, and it was starting to become like a good sort of thing, not like one of them ones where you have a gig and then 6 months later you have the next one. I was starting to finally get that like
Get a rhythm to it.
Rhythm to it, and then they were like, yeah, alright, we're closing everything out. Like you can't afford no more, so it was like, oh no. And then, but like, apart from stopping me being able to like do sessions with other people, I wouldn't say it affects me too much because I got a bit set up at home. So it's like, first lockdown, I was literally in, because I couldn't do anything else, I was literally in there making something every day. So in a way, it was kind of good, but there's like goods and bads to it.
Yeah.
But I'll be happy when it's done, to be fair.
I've seen on your Instagram as well. You're seen sporting a very nice looking old Chelsea kit. Is that the team there?
Chelsea fan.
Chelsea. I'm not a Chelsea fan.
Day, but yeah, that's just a family thing. Like my uncle's really into football. He's like a big Chelsea supporter. So kind of when I was a baby, they were like, it's like a Chelsea baby girl, like wear that sort of thing. So it's like like my brothers, they don't like football. They don't really give a shit about it, but I just love it. So I just grew up on Chelsea, and I kind of grew up in the era when it was like Abramovich just taken over, so we were just winning absolutely everything. It was probably the best.
Lampard, Sen.
Yeah, Lampard, Sen, Ballack, Drogba. Probably the best team.
Unreal.
So true.
Matt loves it.
I love it. Can't get enough of it.
Straying away from football for 1 second, tell us a little bit, I guess like if you want to describe your music, like what kind of stuff do you do then for people that don't know you?
Well, I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, I'm a guitarist, play keys. I kind of do like a lot of things myself really. Like I do like to work with other people, but I'm also just as capable of just, a lot of my music comes from, like we said earlier, just me sitting down. I just start on an idea, probably with my guitar, and then, you know, just build around it. It's hard. I always find it hard when someone asks me what genre like is your music. I just don't know what to say to them really. I just try and mix all of these things. And this is kind of like a certain thing where, I don't know, I find it hard to just sit down and be like, I'm gonna make this one genre. I just kind of want to incorporate everything into it. Like, if I want to make like a rap song where I'm like spitting like going in, I still want to add my guitars and all that shit, and I don't necessarily just want to put in like a fat 808 and some trap drums that just doesn't resonate with me as a person. So, you know, that's just, it's just a mixture of things really.
Where do you think you like draw your most influence from then?
It's hard to say, but like a lot of my favorite artists that I'd say I listen to, and I'm like, I want to make some stuff like this, would be like Mac Miller, Tame Impala, obviously a bit of King Cruel, and then it even goes back to like bands like Madness and shit like that from, you know, like back in the day. Tyler the Creator, you know, I guess Tom Mish.
Oh, got a good bit of Tom
you know,
Mish,
all
isn't
that
it?
sort of stuff. Like even like Picard.
Yeah.
Picard. Just that indie all rap.
A lot of the stuff that's coming out at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to be jumping on that wave. But
that's a speaker acting up there.
You do sort of unorthodox kind of stuff like the beat tape, not beat tape, like the beat videos that you put on your Instagram the Bop It one.
Well, that was actually, that was a lockdown thing.
Yeah.
Like, that was
good.
Me in my room thinking I'm bored as fuck. I don't have any way to put myself out to people right now. Why don't I just do some stuff? And that was with me. And after like 8 of them or 5 of them or something, I decided to get a green screen. And then I was like, do that. And then I did like, I don't know, like 8. And then I was like, alright, I'm not doing it. And I just like, but who knows, maybe there'll be some more coming.
That was some of my favourite lockdown entertainment.
Appreciate it.
That's lockdown.
But no, I've definitely, you know, since we're in another lockdown, if it's, I have a feeling it's not going to be like the first one. It's not going to be like the first one, but if it is, and I genuinely am sitting there and I can't do anything, then I probably will do some more.
The return.
Yeah, the return.
Oh.
The return.
I was going to say, what do you reckon is your high score on Bop It?
I haven't played it for ages. I think the last time when I opened it, when I turned it on, it says your high score in it. When I made that beat video, I can imagine it being something like 40 something.
Wait, isn't that good? Numbers. I don't know, probably.
I don't know, I feel like some people probably hit like 100.
Yeah, there would have been. There's 100%. There's always some kid that has like 9.
Last time I played it, I was probably like, I don't know, 10 or whatever. I just found it in my drawer because I remember I was doing those videos and I was like, I want to put in some crazy shit just to make it just cool and different to everyone else's. And I just saw the Bop It and I was like, light bulb. Like,
this is the one.
And I just like chopped it up and just did some things. So that was quite fun. But yeah.
What's everyone's favourite Bop It sound? Actually, you know what? I'm a bit of a classical. I like the Bop It.
I like the Twist It. It's pretty jokes.
Well, I was going to go for the Pull It.
Yeah.
Pull It.
I haven't really thought about it from now. The Shout It bit, I have the one with the Shout It. That's
Oh,
kind of like a
horrible.
cool thing, but like it never fucking works.
Played like, I can't remember why I was there. Oh, this looks a bit weird now. I was at the Entertainer.
It's lit.
It wasn't like any time recent, but like the last time that I would have been there, I got one of the newest Bop Its, and then it has like everything. It's got like Bop It, Twist It, Selfie It, and then you're gonna go like that, and then Cradle It, and then you're gonna go like that with it.
What?
Technology these days.
I don't know.
Another thing that I think this seems to be another thing where I'm just talking about what I picked up from your Instagram, basically going through before. You're an avid flautist.
Yeah.
Big on the
flautist, I think
flautist
it
is the right word, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, I wrote that down, but yeah. I guess, have you always played that? What inspired that? 'Cause you don't really see.
That's something that I learned. My brother started playing it. Not my oldest, but the one who's older than me, but not the oldest. He's like in the middle. He started playing it in primary school, and then I don't actually know if I was like I want to play, or if my parents were like you're gonna do this sort of thing. But I didn't really think that flute would be cool. You know, I was just like a kid. I was just like, nah, like synths and this sort of thing. Like the only cool things. I didn't actually start.
I want it to sound more like Example.
Literally. But,
I'm
glad I learned it at the time. I didn't want to learn it when I was a kid, but I'm glad I did, to be fair. So shout out to my parents for that.
Would you say that your family are quite musical then as well?
I mean, not necessarily. Like, I'm pretty sure my dad played trombone when he was a kid, but apparently my mum says he was really bad. So, like, I don't know if it runs in the family. The reason I started doing music, like producing, I started DJing when I was like 12 or something, because my brother,
Did you ever have
my oldest brother was like a drum and bass DJ, and he was doing all these gigs at the time, and he just had decks in his room, and I was just like, I want to do that shit. Like when I was younger, I just wanted to do everything he wanted to do. Like I just wanted to, like he was doing free running, I wanted to free run, like, you know, like skating, DJing, whatever. So I started DJing like dubstep or something. Like,
Get a bit of Skrillex on.
literally, I don't listen to any of it now. Like, I don't know what was going through my head at that time, but like, I started DJing it. I guess that's maybe where the kind of grime goes in. It's the same tempo and all that sort of stuff. It's just a different sound slightly. But yeah, so it's mainly my brother really who got me into music, and then I started DJing, and then I was like, I don't want to play other people's songs, I want to make my own. And then that's when I kind of branched away from that, and then since then it's been like a journey of kind of figuring out.
Did you ever have DJ Hero?
No, I actually didn't. But my mate had it, but I never played it. But is it good?
Something else, different
I
breed.
play Guitar Hero a lot though. I fucking love that shit.
Felix! This makes me sad. Makes me really sad.
There was a kid that went to my school that in sixth form. Well, he didn't do it in sixth form. I don't know when he was like 10 or something like that. But he went to like Guitar Hero competitions like across Europe.
Did he ever win anything?
I think he came like. He told me, but he could have been lying. He told me he was like 5th in the world at Guitar Hero when he was like 10.
That's so sick.
But I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. There could be.
I just don't believe it. Like,
Yeah.
If he's telling the truth,
If he's saying
if he's telling the truth, that's crazy.
To be fair, if you're 17 years old and you're lying about being 5th in the world at Guitar Hero when you're 10, it's a bit of
The thing is, if he was 17 and still playing, I might actually. Like, if you can play for 7 years, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough, I believe you. But you know, at 10 years old, like, your hands aren't really that big. Like,
It's all
I
to
couldn't
the
reach
talent.
the orange one.
You can or
I
you
couldn't.
can't.
I couldn't. Oh, no,
yeah,
fine.
when I started playing, I used to play on like just the 3 notes.
Yeah, true.
Like, which I'm pretty ashamed about right now. But then again, I was like really young, so
Just
whatever.
expose yourself on camera. We're gonna have to edit that out now.
Yeah,
Probably
no,
be
take it out,
easy,
cut
bro.
it. But no, I can play real guitar now, so that's all.
Did you find that as you started getting better at real guitar, you played Guitar Hero less then?
Probably not. I think I played Guitar Hero because I was playing real guitar, and I was like, this is fun. And it was almost like a shortcut to feeling really sick at guitar, like just pressing like 3 buttons and like, oh, I'm absolutely shredded right now. Like, but yeah.
This is taking it a bit far back then because we got carried away because Matt kept talking about Guitar Hero. But I was just gonna say, what would you say is like your earliest memory of music? Like, what was the kind of stuff that you were like? Well, obviously you said example, tiny tempo, like that kind of stuff.
My
But
earliest memory of music was example.
the first song I ever heard
But,
was Unorthodox.
it's hard to tell, you know, because I was listening to a lot of drum and bass when I was a kid just because of my brother. Like,
Yeah.
And also I really loved Sonic the Hedgehog. And like the whole, like, this is like, it's going away, but like, a lot of the soundtrack is like drum and bass. I remember when I was like young, like literally like 6 or 7, I'd be listening to like the Sonic the Hedgehog soundtracks and shit. It's so fucking weird. But if we talk about normal music, like my mum was always playing like Michael Jackson, and you know, Michael Jackson is a big influence on me, even in the music side of things. It's weird, like, although I learned instruments when I was a kid, I wasn't the biggest musical, like when I was young, I wasn't the biggest into music. Like I played my instruments, but yeah, like
Now
when I was
that's
younger,
what I call music, isn't it? One of those.
Yeah, nah, not really that, but like I would always love like Red Hot Chili Peppers and shit. Like I listened to a lot of like punk and stuff when I got to like 12-ish, like Green Day, My Chemical Romance, fucking Nirvana, you know, all that shit.
I'm just noticing as well, you mentioned Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of blue on you
I'm
right
very
now, I
shy.
won't lie. You're a bit of a blue boy. Blue hair, blue shirt, blue shirt.
Yeah, I don't
Is
know
it
if that's
related
good.
to Sonic?
I feel like it's a coincidence, but maybe subconsciously. Because I remember just
some
loving Sonic, maybe subconsciously.
Deep
but
therapeutic stuff.
maybe it's like all the fucking Chelsea Sonic the Hedgehog, you know. Just,
Oh, as well, if you're happy talking about yours and Matt's connection, Tesco.
Oh yeah. We went to Tesco.
Yeah, you and Matt. Let's talk about how you and Matt know each other. That's a bit of bit cute. Let's talk about how you all know Matt. Really, I think that's a cute story.
Local Tesco.
Tesco.
That's how it goes. Fruit and veg boys.
Oh,
We're set back there.
it's a Tesco reunion going on right now.
Yeah. No, that's just something to bring the money in. It fucking sucks. But you know,
It does suck.
I mean, a lot of your artists that you really like.
Yeah.
Some of them still work day jobs. That's nothing to be ashamed of, and that's just how it goes.
We all got to work a day job. I
secure that.
started a
Right.
new job recently at
Yeah.
at Turtle Bay, so I did.
Turtle Bay,
do you know
like
Turtle
the
Bay?
gaming. Fucking,
Oh no
that's
no no,
Turtle
not
Bay.
that. Like I make gamer chairs in my spare time. But no, Turtle Bay. It's like cocktail Caribbean kind of place. It's like a big branch. The
Sounds
guy who
pretty
made
nice.
Las Iguanas, but
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah, I need to get
Oh yeah, we need to talk about veganism in a
Yeah,
bit as
yeah,
well.
we'll get into
We'll
that.
get into that. We'll get into that. But it was maybe like my third shift on Halloween, which was Saturday, I think. Was it?
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And so the big thing at Turtle Bay is that they do bottomless brunch, and then as soon as bottomless brunch is finished, you go straight into like the 2-for-1 thing. And I've worked at like a lot of pubs in my life, and I've never seen people like as off it than at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Turtle Bay.
We get absolutely fucked.
They get leathered.
Again, the lab.
Jenga.
Jenga. We
Oh,
haven't
go on then.
started Jenga. Who's going first?
We've been recording for half an hour and we haven't started Jenga yet.
Oh shit.
Today we play Jenga with KiLLOWEN.